First time I volunteered was back in 1994. Habitat Wake was a little bit smaller organization at that time. We mostly worked on just Saturdays. Now we've grown into an organization that builds 40 or 50 houses a year, and we really need volunteers through the week as well as on weekends.
So grab those off the back of the truck and you grab...
The reason I volunteer as often as I do is, first of all, I'm having an awful lot of fun. But I think there's something that's maybe a little bit more important than that, and that is that you can help somebody, you can make a real difference, and you can see what that difference is. The beginning of a day, you maybe have just a floor system, and then at the end of the day, a whole bunch of walls are raised, and you can see a huge difference physically, but you also see a difference in the families that you work with. I remember one of the first houses I was involved in building. The family was actually a mother and son, and they were moving out of a pretty rough neighborhood. They were paying an awful lot of money for rent.
Stuck in substandard or overcrowded housing.
And I kept thinking to myself, what happens to this little 5-year-old boy? He was moving out of a crime-ridden area and into a solid middle-class neighborhood that Habitat had built. It's not just a matter of moving a family into a house. It's something that keeps on giving. And it's changed the world, not just for his mother, but for him and perhaps another generation as well.
You see it lines up here and lines up there.
I'm planning on retiring pretty soon. I think everybody should retire to something and not from something. And what I'm retiring to is more work with Habitat. I plan to come out a couple of days a week at least and continue construction with Habitat.